how to sell stuff, grow your business, and promote yourself. I'm Lucy Griffiths, and I cover all things storytelling, video, and branding. So when it comes to building a personal brand and selling a product, or maybe it's your services, and also promoting yourself and your business, it can be like, where do I start? What do I do? So it's really important to focus on you first of all, and making sure that you have a strong personal brand. I'm going to show you how. So the first thing to remember with personal branding is it's very much about you being authentic. So that means a mix of, your videos where you might look polished and your best, and also somewhere you're raw and real. So how do you do this? Well, first of all, really focus on being clear who your audience is and what they need to hear from you. When you have that in place, it makes it so much easier to then go to the next level. It is also about having that authenticity of your brand. And when you are authentic, you can do anything. So what do you do in being authentic? So as you'll see me today, I've got makeup on, and I'm sitting with my lovely red roses and a pinky backdrop. And my colours and my branding are pinks and reds. And I try to do a lot of things in pink and red. They're my brand colours. So my videos, I'm always trying to film with those kind of locations. I'm also trying to wear these colours as much as possible. I love these colours and that's why I picked them. But when I give a talk, I always talk in a red or a pink dress. And when I do videos, it's the same thing. So I think about that as a kind of personal branding statement. But there are times when I also share more raw and real videos, so where I'm kind of having a bad day or something is a challenge or a difficulty, and sharing those moments, it can be really inspirational. Sharing the struggles and the triumphs, those moments people love to hear. So when you share those stories, it is most powerful. So those times, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be totally like, oh wow, you can say, I'm having a bad day. And those videos people love. Alongside that, I would say that vlogging is really powerful because people want to know you and they want to understand you. So it's not just about like saying, oh, here I am and this is what I do. People also want to know your heart and your soul and who you are as a person. And when they fall in love with you, then it's so much easier for them to buy your products and your services. So share like your quirkiness, your silliness, the things that go wrong, because actually that's the stuff that people love. Okay, so then we've kind of covered the personal bit. Then it's about also sharing your products and services, and doing videos about your products and services really, really helps. You want to get a video where it's you in there selling this product or service. So whether it is, you and it's a desktop tutorial, but have a little bit of you in there. Make sure your face is in there, because actually people buy from you. There are hundreds. If you look on YouTube, there are thousands, there are millions of videos uploaded every single day. So how do you stand out? Well, it's about you. It's about your personality and who you are, and people who fall in love with you. So make sure that you stand out and that you have the edge to be the person that people want to follow and buy from. The final section in this is how to promote yourself. And promoting yourself, particularly when you're an introvert, is a challenge. And I'm definitely an introvert. But ironically, I can talk on camera, I can give a speech, but I find it really challenging to talk to a group of people, because I just think that people won't be interested in what I have to say and they'll laugh at me. And those are the first thoughts that go through my head. So I'm trying to always maneuver situations so it's like me and another person, and I feel much safer and much more comfortable. So however you work, think about that in the way that you promote yourself. So if you're an introvert, Go with your strengths, work in the way that you do best. So it might be you're an introvert, but you can do networking because you can kind of create those one-on-one situations. Or it may be that actually you can train yourself to talk on stage. And when you train yourself to talk on stage, I have a video about this and I'll add it below, then it makes it so much easier to then, share your message with a group of people. And so when I'm talking to a group of people, I will pick out key audiences, the key faces in the audience. When I'm talking to a group of people, I will pick out key faces in the audience and talk to those faces. And it's the same thing for me. When I'm watching a speaker on stage, I've been to really big events like Hay House events, and I'm sitting in the front row because I'm a geek, and I have had people who say to me, the speakers say to me afterwards, I love the fact that you were smiling at me. And basically, by smiling at people when you're in the audience, they connect with you because they're looking for like a friendly face to look at. And so I often find that when I am in the front row and I'm looking at someone on stage and I'm beaming a lot and I'm like trying to keep them cheerful and they remember to smile, they're smiling at me and I'm smiling at them. And so it's the same principle when you're on stage. Look out for the friendly smiling faces because it makes it so much easier than looking at someone who's looking at their phone and they look bored of you, or they look a bit grumpy, or they're staring into space. Those faces are going to make you feel like, oh my God. Whereas the faces who are smiling at you and interested in you, they're who you want to focus on. So really do that and it's not so bad. And when you're on stage, breathe. Because when you breathe, you're much calmer, you relax. And when you get oxygen to your lungs, you get enough oxygen to your brain, you think more clearly, you put your shoulders back, you're calmer. I'm even calmer now. And it just means that you have a much better performance, you're much more engaged, and also you really look like you have the authority and credibility. And that means it's so much easier to promote yourself because when you have authority and credibility, you can promote yourself. If you're not quite ready to do talks and give speeches, you could even start out with very, very small ones, like small groups of people, mums groups or old people or whoever it may be, that you give talks and you share that message with people. And when you share that message, it's so much easier. The other way that really can help you promote yourself, and it's one of my personal favorites, is video. Because when you share your story on video, actually people can watch it once, twice, 1,000 times and keep watching it and watching it. So get comfortable on camera. Start using video. Facebook says that people are 5 times more likely to watch your video if they've seen it than if they read a blog post about your services. So really, really focus on those videos and people watching it and get all the juicy information in there. Because actually, when I look at like my Google Analytics of my website pages, people will spend something like 36 seconds on a blog post. But on a video, they will spend much longer if your content is engaging and real. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. Please click on the link below and subscribe. I would love to see you around. I'll see you again soon. Bye, bye, bye.